No. No.
Welcome to Everyone I Know, the podcast where you argue about the mundane. It's 12. No, it's like 1:30. It's like 2 on a Saturday. So it's the sun's out. You can feel our sunshine energy. We're here in the Troy Castle in the sky, in the recording studio in the clouds. Upward Jeebus and the Angels. That's my new tag.
Way too perky, man.
I'm here with my producer Brendan.
Hello.
And my brother Chris.
What's going on, guys? This episode of Everyone I Know is brought to you by Audible.com. If you want a free audiobook and a trial membership to Audible.com, you can go to audibletrial.com/EIK. I am right now listening to the autobiography of one Steve-O. It's wonderful.
Steve-O can read.
Yep, and can write, actually. He's very funny.
That's a revelation.
So he's like...
He's not dumb.
He's not dumb at all.
He just plays a dumb guy. He just loves to jump off shit.
Oh, and he loves to put things up his nose.
Yeah, well...
Nose is one of the things.
Yeah.
One of the orifices.
The orify.
Well, so if you want to listen to that, you can go to Audible Trial. They don't pay us, but if you want to support us directly, where can they go, Andy?
They can go to patreon.com/everyone I know, because we don't want to sell you dick pills. We don't want to sell you Audible subscriptions.
Nope.
Because we don't want Audible taken away from our market.
Yeah.
If you're listening to that, those losers speak. You
But
know,
if any
listen to
dick
us
pill
losers.
companies do want to sponsor
Yeah,
us,
seriously, if anybody wants to sponsor
please
us, we'll
sponsor
show.
us.
We don't give a shit.
Yeah, dude, we'll do it.
I'll pretend my dick doesn't work for an ad. If you're going to pay me.
How much we talking? But yeah, thank you to the patrons too, because you guys support us. That's cool.
Yeah, we don't thank you
appreciate
guys enough.
Yeah, we should thank you more. But if you join Patreon, you get like a fucking statue or something. Andy makes it. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's all Andy.
I'll send you an email though.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a Saturday afternoon. I'm a little hungover, but we're ready to go. Right? We got a guest today, as we do. I'm gonna introduce the guest today.
Yeah,
Well,
do
wow.
it.
How about that? We have a guest, as we do normally on the Everyone I Know podcast. We have our friend Alex. Alex, tell us about yourself.
I'm okay. I think I'm all right.
You good? You good?
I'm a little hungover too.
Yeah.
But yeah, excited to be here.
Cool. Well, we're happy to have you on. This was number 2 try to get you on, right?
No, we
3.
suck. It's not
Yeah.
Alex's fault.
Yeah,
We
it's our-
suck.
it's our
We
fault.
suck. Brendan got sick like a selfish bastard.
Yep.
And had to cancel. And then this morning we were late because we're dipshits.
Yeah.
So sorry, Alex. Sorry.
That's okay. I had to push this back too.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's Brendan's fault.
Yeah, it's all Brendan's fault.
Brendan-
he's a producer.
You know
so
what,
it's his
Brendan? If
fucking
your
fault.
immune system was better,
Yeah.
maybe you wouldn't be in this mess.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's accurate.
Lick the floor, build it up.
All right.
You
So,
gotta test the environment.
Yeah,
This is a real thing.
Don't vax.
Oh, God.
Leave it uncut.
Shout out to Williamsburg.
yeah. Shit, man. That's so dumb. Okay. So we're gonna kick it over to the Old Man Minute. If you're new to the podcast, welcome. But also, our father listens to every episode of the podcast and then sends us an email recapping the last episode. And I can't read out loud, but Brendan can, so he's gonna read the podcast notes, I guess. Yeah. Go for it. Talk.
Hello, EIK fellas. I've written a new prayer. Please, dear Lord, heal Brendan and restore his voice because Chris can't read for shit.
Ha.
Say this 3
I read
times
it
a day
last week.
until further noticed. Well, let's go. Topic 111. Engagements. Let me get this straight, Chris. You got down on one knee to propose to Julie and then started bawling hysterically? Please tell me you were shit-faced. No offense to my future daughter, but you're fucked. I've been locked in Mortal Kombat with Vader since 1982 to preserve my manhood.
Acting hard like he wouldn't have crumbled too.
You
That
just
little
pawned your
bitch.
balls for a wicker basket with a nice comfy blanket, you neutered kitten. You're a Powers, for God's sake, and we only cry when our beloved pets die.
okay.
I may have come down there and drowned you in a bucket mittens.
I'm gonna come. I'm
Welcome
coming
to the
down.
Toxic Masculinity Minute with the old man.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive down to Utica and break your fucking hip.
Topic 2, Disc Jam. This sounds like an interesting event, but not for me because I hate concerts, too many strangers breathing my air. A good friend of mine lived in Steventown. He worked in Massachusetts while his wife worked in New York. What a pain in the ass return that was that I didn't get paid for.
Yeah, lock him up. I don't know.
I've been in the Berkshire Mountains in the spring. Instead of puppies, you should consider bringing sled dogs just in case you have to slit them open to warm your hands at the chilly mornings.
Yeah, it is cold.
Topic 3, Jam Band Telethon. Wookiees are dirtier than hippies? Wow, I interacted with hippies in the 70s and they were awful. My suggestion is to either quarantine them or put them down for the good of society. Soylent Green is Wookiees. Chris doesn't look like an undercover cop. That's too obvious. He looks more like a KBG double agent working for Trump trying to get you to give him some dirt on Bernie. Love, old man. P.S. A beluga whale with Russian equipment strapped onto it defected to Norway. Even animals know communism doesn't work.
Wait, what?
It's not the communism.
That's a real story, yeah.
There's a beluga
Well, I mean,
whale.
he didn't defect, but
Beluga whale was being tracked by the Soviet Union and then Russia, and then it went to Norway. Now it's staying in Norway and won't leave.
it's like Julian Assange.
Yeah, it's basically the Julian Assange of whales.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Also, it's not the communism that's the problem. It's the
oligarchy.
Yeah, it's the authoritarianism.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not the idea. It's the...
Good night. Take care of your citizens.
All right. Well, let's do a podcast. Yeah.
Without further ado, we're moving on to topic number 1. Yeah, it was a little sassy.
Yeah, it was a little sassy. All right, folks. I'm topic 1 as I normally am. Gonna give you something breezy, something easy, something
cheesy,
something cheesy.
Really?
Yep. Because we're gonna talk about we're gonna do a real EIK original here. We're gonna talk about sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
I got nothing other than that. Let's talk about sandwiches.
We're gonna do what is.
I want one of those now.
What is it? What is a sandwich? Because I'm fucking hungover.
No, don't do this to me, bro.
It's gonna.
I went down a rabbit hole about what a sandwich is on a Justice Scalia Supreme Court opinion that was all about this. No, bro, don't do this.
We'll get there.
I woke up crying in the shower. Like fucking Sheen in Apocalypse Now in the fucking hotel room.
Thinking out of the fucking shower.
Thinking about what
hands all fucking wrapped up and shit.
Covered in blood, wondering if a quesadilla qualifies.
I think it does. It's a fucking grilled cheese sandwich. But
It is. That's what I'm saying.
it is, right?
Oh, we're doing this.
Okay, so first to prime, I think we've already primed the pump, but maybe a little bit more here. What's your favorite sandwich? Okay, how about this? Your favorite sandwich in like the Italian sandwich vein.
Okay, like at a deli, what you would order. What's your deli order?
sandwich.
This
Deli
is
sandwich.
heavy. You said easy and breezy. You're not easing into. There's no foreplay here. We're going into favorite
We're going
sandwich,
in fucking
bro.
raw sandwich.
Gross.
Go.
I do not. See, the thing with Italian sandwiches, I don't know where I'm going here. The thing with Italian sandwiches, though, is actually I do not swine and dine. There's no pork on my fork, as it were.
Okay.
So that makes the whole Italian mix thing
okay.
a little complex. I am one of the chosen people, but I don't swine and dine not because of that.
Okay.
Just I don't want to eat pigs.
Pigs
Fucking tasty
they're too
shit,
smart,
man.
dude.
They're too human-like, you
Yeah.
know. There's that
I
when you
just-
see the pig meat hanging in the fucking butcher shop, it looks like a piece of person.
Yeah.
Kind of. They have like
true.
the same skin, they have the same internal organs as us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is why they use them in terms of like looking at ballistics and okay.
Yeah,
so-
Mythbusters, shooting them for fun.
yeah.
But
And
they
their
taste
eyes are
so good.
I haven't eaten swine since 2006. Before 2006, I ate.
Oh, the year
swine.
Borat came out.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot happened in 06. A lot happened in 06. That's when my juvenile record started. So anyway, circling back, the Italian mix thing, I can't really get into because a lot of that involves, fucking what is it? Gabagool, all
Yep.
that kind of
Gabagool,
shit.
capicola,
I had
all
to
that
do the
shit.
little hand motion. They can't
It's
see
okay.
that when I say gabagool.
They saw it.
You can
They
feel
saw
it. You can feel
you know what I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah.
But honestly, to me, the best sandwich is like a really good chicken cutlet sandwich.
Oh,
like
yeah.
a really
Yeah.
fucking fire.
See.
Just like they get the breading right.
See, this is here's the thing. If I'm going to a deli, I'm not getting a piece of fucking chicken. Ever. Never.
Okay, there's no
Ever.
reason to yell.
I'm not yelling. I'm calm. I'm fucking calm as fuck right now. No, I never get chicken sandwiches. I don't like chicken sandwiches really.
Okay,
Do you like chicken?
I like chicken by itself.
Just okay, but not.
Yeah, it's not
no
a sandwich-
bread
no-
can
no
touch your chicken.
Yeah. No sandwich formed chicken.
Okay.
But do you butter your chicken?
I always butter my chicken.
Do you
this
butter
is
your
getting
steak,
personal.
Chris?
I butter my steak with a
This is,
motherfucker.
this is an inside thing. Chris yelled about buttering steaks for like 10
What, like
minutes.
cook it with butter?
Yeah, you take you want to
You
base
do
your,
that?
Yeah, you want to base your steak in butter, motherfucker.
a mistake.
Oh no, it's
No,
not.
no,
Oh, no.
that is
I
a
assure you,
mistake.
it is not a mistake.
Bro, they don't do that in any of the good steakhouses, though.
The steakhouse I worked at, they did.
Which steakhouse was that?
Delmonico's.
That's not a good steakhouse.
Kinda
I'm talking
set
like
yourself up for
fucking
that
Peter
one.
Luger's and Keen, not Delmonico's. All you need ultimately is oil and salt and a
Oh, yeah.
good piece of
So-
piece of steak, but you get the
Put
butter.
some butter on it.
Okay.
Put a little butter on it.
Fine. I'm
Little
not
butter.
going to fight on this.
Chris is
Sandwiches, man. We were on sandwiches.
yeah. Okay.
So my favorite sandwich, I do like the pig things.
Okay.
I like me some ham. Some salami more than anything, actually, probably. But
Salome, my brother.
Like probably capicola is probably my favorite.
Gabagool.
Capicola.
Isn't it the same thing?
It is the same thing.
It's the
Gabagool.
Sicilian pronunciation.
Yeah, yeah.
Gabagool.
It's the American Italian
I
pronunciation.
thought gabagool
You're
was
shitting on
was,
James Gandolfini's legacy.
Yeah,
right
dog.
now.
This is. I was just watching
Capricola.
Capicola, aka Gabagool.
Yeah.
So, but that's. I thought that was prosciutto essentially.
no, it's
So that's a salami.
so the
thing.
reason
Okay.
what it is a lot of the Italians that move to the let's see if I can get this straight. A lot of Italians that move to the United States were from the poorer regions of Italy, and it is more of a poor like dialect. You know, like how different accents. Okay, we have that in the United States too. They tend to
like Utica.
like Utica. You know how
was thinking
so
Rochester.
so if you were talking about this in Utica, it would be gabagools.
Yeah,
but
gotta
anyway,
put an S on the end of it.
but so essentially, what happens is that the G's or Capricorn P's turn to B's.
Okay.
C's turn to G's, more or less. It says gabagool.
Gotcha. All right.
Instead
Well,
of Capricorn.
I like
And you also
Capricorn,
drop like
gabagool.
half the ending
it's
of
so
a word.
fucking delicious.
Capricorn is great. You gotta get that hot ham.
Yep. Well, so then there's like the cappy
Cappy.
The-
It's still
the hot
Capricorn.
ham.
So
It's just a
you're
different.
saying an Italian mix.
Italian mix. Yeah.
But what's
that's
on
my-
your Italian mix?
It's there's no mayonnaise.
What?
Yeah, there's no mayonnaise on that.
Yeah,
Okay.
people usually don't do mayonnaise. I feel
If,
like.
it's an Italian,
oil, right?
Yeah, it's oil. A
Yeah,
little bit of salt,
I'll do
maybe a little bit of
O and
vinegar
B.
too.
Yeah, it depends on where I'm going. You know?
Some nice fucking crusty bread.
Yeah.
Maybe
The
even
bread is
day
half the
old,
battle.
to be honest. So it's got a little bite to it.
A little dill.
I said maybe even like a day old, maybe. Even.
Oh, a day old.
like a little. So it's got a little bite to it.
Chris's fucking trash raccoon sandwich.
Yeah, you fucking love that shit. And then what's it called lettuce, onions, no tomatoes.
No tomatoes.
No tomatoes.
What's wrong with you?
I
You
gotta
think you know someone?
I gotta.
You got to do the full Italian
so the
flag.
thing
It's
is-
green lettuce, white onions, and red
Oh,
tomatoes.
the
So the
Italian
problem is,
flag.
like-
I never thought about it
Well,
like that.
you've ever gotten a sandwich with tomatoes on it and they're like slimy and gross? I like
The
firm
worst
tomatoes.
are those fucking
Well, it's 'cause
white
you're-
ones that are
Yeah.
like not ready to go yet.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. So
You know
I
what
gotta
I mean?
see, like if I'm making a sandwich for myself, I'll put tomatoes on it. But unless I can see the tomatoes, I won't get it on a sandwich.
Yeah, it's a risk.
Maybe
It's a
stop
risk.
getting the sandwiches out of the dumpster or the back of the deli.
And you worked at Toma's at our deli.
I would never
Exactly.
on microphone would I ever tell you that they sometimes used questionable ingredients.
Yeah,
Well, they're closed now, so
yeah. Well,
I guess they
recipes.
did.
they're open for 25 years. So
yeah. Anyway,
So Andy, you.
I was
sandwich.
wondering if I was going to be in the limelight here. I do go for an Italian mix, but like I said, I don't know if I've said this publicly or not, but I'm trying to go like no mammals. That's like my new. That's the new. I'm starting a new vegetarian thing called no mammals because birds
Okay.
are fucking stupid and I
Birds
hate
are
birds
dumb.
and I will eat them. But like
So you're just eating
Yeah, I
chicken.
fucking hate
just
birds.
basically
They're the
just
worst.
eating chicken, yeah. So like and turkey and
Fish.
ducks, fish. Fish are basically just like
So basically, what are you cutting out? Just beef and pigs?
pigs and
Yeah.
beef, yeah, basically.
The two acceptable
Humans, stop eating
animals.
humans.
No more squirrel.
Stop eating squirrels.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one.
Guinea pigs, stop eating those. Capybaras, biggest rodent, stop eating those.
You got to
Capybaras
stop
are
eating
chill as
people
fuck,
too.
man.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see about that.
When I die, I want everybody to eat me. Putting that
I
out
think
there.
so, dude. If I ever have like an amputation surgery, I'm eating my meat.
You are. Yo, you
I'm
get
eating my meat,
you
yeah.
get Tourette's from doing that.
Really?
But it's not called Tourette's. It's like a
It's a
there's-
prion disease.
It's a in like Polynesia. I want to say. I'm sorry if it's not Polynesia, but there's a cannibal.
Polynesia Travel Authority is going to come after the podcast.
Yeah, I know. You don't want to fuck with those guys. The Polynesia Travel Authority.
They run this whole town.
They're all like 7 foot tall Samoan dudes.
they're all The Rock,
Like,
Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're all The Rock, but they're LA
Clones.
Crips too. Because for some reason I saw a whole documentary about Samoan Crips that was really good. Anyway, moving on though. In some Polynesian culture, cannibalism was studied because it was up until recently like still a thing out there.
Right.
And you get like this weird kind of Tourette's. Not Tourette's. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm hungover. Parkinson's.
Parkinson's. Oh yeah, it's a tau.
Yeah.
It's a tau thing. So
Yeah, it's called like meebies or it's got some
Yeah,
fucking
it's just
creepy
like,
ass
it's
name.
the same
It's a
type of
prion
thing as
disease.
mad cow disease.
yeah. So
Yeah, you go nuts.
Yeah, you form
misfolded
these defective
proteins.
misfolded proteins that
Yep.
cause your body to malfunction neurologically.
Right.
You primarily get it from consuming the neurological tissue of other humans.
Right.
It's not as
Because-
bad if you consume other things. I've seen things about
So I can eat
similar
a finger?
cultures. Yeah. I've seen probably still a good idea. There is going to be nervous tissue in pretty much every part of the body. But
Yeah, dude.
Right.
You think with your whole body, you fool.
but I think I saw it might have been the same thing that you saw. I saw a similar thing. The men in the society would eat would not be eating the parts of the body that had the most neurological tissue in it. The women would. And so
Okay.
the women actually had the problem a lot worse because they were eating like the brain and tissue around like the
So it's
spine
like give
and
the
stuff.
brain to mom, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and then they would have more of a problem with it.
That's interesting. We
My
just
favorite sandwich is
lear-
human nervous tissue.
Dude, we fucking learned something. Everything I learn early in the morning on a Saturday when we're hungover, except for me.
Well,
Sorry,
I
guys.
got really scared, so I swore, this was a wake-up call. I swore off human tissue as soon as I learned about this. It was kind of like when they told me, don't eat non-organic broccoli. I was like, oh shit, I'm only getting my broccoli at Whole Foods now. Pesticides, because it gets all up in the leaf part. So don't eat human tissue. Cabacol is probably okay.
Yeah, I think it's all right. So, all right, let's pivot here real quick.
What's
and
a sandwich?
What is a sandwich?
This
Sandwich-
was the part that I've been trying to filibuster with the fucking Polynesian thing. Don't do that.
Before we go to that, I'm going to say my favorite
Oh, yeah,
sandwich,
what's your favorite
just
sandwich?
because it's going to it's a curveball compared to all
Okay.
these ones.
It's like
So
Cuban
while
sandwich?
I do
love
love
Cuban sandwiches.
well, we're going
Fuck, I
with
love
like
a
an
Cuban
Italian
sandwich.
style sandwich here. While I do love a turkey and Swiss,
Yeah, that's
high
a
up there.
That's a
That's
very
a
good
good
sandwich.
My favorite
mayonnaise on
sandwich
that.
is actually a vegetarian one. It's roasted red peppers and Munster cheese.
Oh, that shit's dope. Or like
Is it?
roasted
That's
red
good?
peppers are good, man.
Or like a
I love
caprese
it sounds-
sandwich.
Usually,
is
what
pretty
I get
dope.
that's
from
good.
Andy's, not a sponsor, should be a sponsor. Best Italian
Dude,
deli
if
in
Andy's
the
sponsored
area.
this podcast.
Where is that?
It's
It's on
Delaware.
Delaware. Yeah, it's over by the Spectrum.
Yeah. I used to live
Okay.
right there. It was amazing.
I gotta check it out.
it's one
I
of the
go to
best
Andy's.
Italian
I get
places in
roasted
town.
red peppers, Munster cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, olive oil, vinegar, and marinated eggplant.
Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna go do that.
It's
I
so
live
fucking
downtown.
good.
I'm gonna check that out.
Do you do the mash afterward, the Munster mash?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
God.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, dude. Sorry.
Andy's is a legit Italian deli. Like, you walk in, you know the smell I'm talking about? Like, of like the old
Yeah, you hear the
yeah,
bread
yeah,
and
yeah.
the yeah, dude.
Oh, they got
Stop
good
saying my
eggplant
name, though, because
rollatini.
it's really freaking me out.
All right, so what's a sandwich? Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Fuck you. Don't even say
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. A hot dog is a sandwich.
No.
A quesadilla is a sandwich. Is a
100%.
fucking burrito a sandwich?
Yeah.
Fuck, it's a wrap.
I know,
that's
but is a
a-
wrap a sandwich?
A wrap's not a sandwich.
sandwich.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It's like everything
Okay, okay.
that has meat and a fucking starch on the outside of it
Corn
is
dog.
essentially a sandwich.
Corn dog sandwich.
Kinda.
yeah. Yeah. If we're being accepting,
Inclusive. Yeah.
I think it's anything
Yes.
that you pick up using the bread. If you don't pick it up using the bread, it's not a sandwich. Like a dumpling isn't a sandwich because you don't.
Dumpling is kind of like a
Is
sandwich.
a dumpling a
Kinda-
sandwich?
it's a sandwich for small hands.
right now.
Like for a child.
We're doing it again. I'm getting flashbacks, bro. I'm telling you. I'm looking up right now. Justice Scalia. So there was a Supreme Court lawsuit about whether it came down basically to a sandwich retailer suing a Mexican spot, saying that they were selling competing products or something that by selling tacos. Was a taco a sandwich?
Yeah, I think it had to do with
Was-
getting taxed for
Yeah,
for
something like
yeah.
so.
The
You know what I'm
sandwich-
talking
Yeah,
about.
it does.
tax.
And does the taco count as
Yeah.
a sandwich because they should be paying the same
and
taxes? as
I
everybody
started
else.
reading this. I was in law school at the time, and all the other work that I was doing at the time went away. And I was addied up. I was on Adderall, just like, what the fuck is a sandwich? For a long,
I mean,
a
that's-
taco's a sandwich. A chalupa's a sandwich. I'm a sandwich. You're a sandwich.
It's true. I'm a sandwich. I'm a sandwich on the inside because I got bread in my belly right now. And so
Yeah.
you turn me inside out. I'm a sandwich. Sorry.
I'm telling you, it's crazy. There's anything I've come to be convinced. Anything that's starch on the outside, meat on the inside.
So is a dumpling a sandwich?
Yes.
Is a pork soup dumpling a sandwich?
It's got soup on the inside.
That's a
Fuck,
soup.
that's a different-
That's a soup sandwich, my friend. Soup sandwich.
Wait.
Next level.
A fucking bread bowl with chowder in it. Is that a fucking sandwich?
No, if it's here's the part that really fucked my head up is the argument became open face sandwiches.
That's just
That
a piece of
opens
bread
up
with
the
your-
possibility for everything
If you're,
being
eating,
a
if you're eating a
sandwich.
sandwich with a knife and fork, it's really.
But they
That's
bill
not-
it
okay.
as a sandwich.
But like a muffaletta sandwich is a big fucking sandwich. You need to use a knife and fork for it. And that's definitely a fucking sandwich.
Here's what I have to
Is it,
say
though?
about it.
It
Wait,
is.
okay. I say we take a historical perspective.
I
And
didn't mean to get so divisive.
Yeah,
guys.
you're a real bastard.
Yeah,
Try to
you
not
said
keep-
it was going to be an easy breezy, beautiful cover girl type deal, and this is heavy.
I'm feeling-
This is
yeah, I'm
the
not-
one debate that I always cite as having thrown my whole life into a fucking tailspin. What a sandwich is. I love it though.
I believe that the Earl of Sandwich, the man who invented sandwiches,
Oh,
would not have foreseen this type of diversity in the future. So he could not have declared any of these as sandwiches. So maybe we need to revise the rules of sandwiches because the founding fathers of sandwiches could not conceive of a future that is the way that it is right now. Do you see what I'm doing right
Yeah,
here?
constitutional originalism. I like it. I
Yeah.
like it.
I think it's bullshit. It's a living document. You
I don't know.
fools.
I kind of want to read this
Yeah, I agree.
Scalia opinion now, though, because Scalia always finds
He's
a
a-
way to randomly insult people
Yeah.
in his opinions.
And make it Catholic.
yeah, and I want to see if he does that in this one.
I want to see what this dead old bitch has to
Well,
say.
the Earl of
Yeah.
Sandwich was a Protestant, and
And it's always some Christian thing that pivots. I'm totally going off the text, but if Jesus had a say in the
He
Worst
died at the
fucking
fucking.
opinions.
He died at like the Bilderberg place, or not?
Did he
Bohemian
die at
Grove.
Bilderberg?
He died at Bohemian Grove. Like,
he?
yeah,
no, he wasn't at Bohemian Grove.
Wait, who-
but he was
Scalia?
I think he was like at somebody's, like he was staying at somebody's place. That is,
there was a
associated
lizard
with that.
holding a knife over his chest
Yeah.
moments before
Well,
he died.
Trump-
we're going to
Trump did
sacrifice
drop
him
that.
to the Wicker Man. And,
Yeah.
Trump dropped conspiracies about like how
him
about
being
how like
murdered.
he, like
Yeah.
they found a pillow on his face and like no they didn't.
They did?
No.
No, but did Trump say that?
Yeah.
That he got snuffed out?
Yeah.
I hope he got snuffed out.
Yeah, fuck, fuck that dead old. Bitch.
Yeah, I do not care for that guy.
No, his opinions were all really. They were just bad legal opinions.
Yeah,
they
no,
were
no.
just.
I really don't like that guy's opinions.
I don't think anybody else I've ever read Supreme Court opinions for. Their opinions were less grounded in law, and his reputation was I'm the originalist.
Yeah.
I'm the textual guy.
It's
and all his
such
opinions
bullshit.
were just like, here's why the right wing is always right.
It's the right wing for a reason. I mean, am I right or am I right?
Yep. But then they harvest
What did
him for
Scalia
his,
say a sandwich was?
So, I mean, he basically said everyone's a fucking idiot, and that if we turn to the canons of interpretation, I don't remember really because at that point I was like totally checked out and just bugging out about what a sandwich is. But he basically, I think he did agree that Qdoba, I'm looking it up right now. This was about a fucking Qdoba restaurant.
What's Qdoba?
Qdoba is like a bootleg. It's like a pre-Chipotle.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's like fast Mexican food.
Gotcha.
It's all over the Southwest. It sucks. I think he agreed that a
It's
taco
like having
was-
Pizza Hut here. Like,
Yeah.
why do you have a Pizza Hut in the Northeast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Why does the Olive Garden in Utica do such good business?
Is
Oh, Olive Garden's fucking those breadsticks though.
Sorry, man.
Breadsticks right there.
is a pizza sandwich?
Fuck you.
A
Get out.
calzone is a fucking
Yeah,
sandwich.
calzone is 100% a sandwich.
But here's
Also,
the thing: a
calzone's
pizza is an
underrated.
open-faced calzone, my friend.
yeah.
So it's a fucking sandwich.
It's a sandwich.
If an open face sandwich is a sandwich, then a pizza is an open
When you
face
fold
sandwich.
that slice in half,
that's a pizza
does
sandwich.
it become a sandwich?
Yeah.
Yes,
dude.
it does.
Yeah. Calzones are better than pizza. Fight me.
No, that's not true
I
anyway.
disagree.
Yeah, I think we
That-
gotta break up the podcast. over this, dude. I think it's over.
I don't think one's better than the other because
They're
it's
different
essentially the
things.
same. No, I think it's the same fucking thing. I mean, it's dough
Guys,
and
I can't follow any of you on this. I'm here with my brother saying the calzones and pizzas are different.
They're very different.
Pizza is better than calzones. I don't
Pizza
know
is
if you're gonna
better than
follow.
calzone.
You are following me on that
Yes,
one. Okay.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. bro.
Okay,
Like,
yeah. Calzones are for people who just don't understand the rules of the road. And I
I
don't
think
know.
they're a waste of time.
They are.
I get a calzone like annually, and it's when I'm like feeling real shitty about
October
myself.
13th every
Yeah,
year.
Yeah, and it's just because I want just melted cheese and like a bunch of it.
No, you gotta get some
Any-
shit in it, man.
Dude, anything that you have to dip in sauce every single time, I'm not about. Give me
French
my thing.
dip, man.
No.
French
Give me my
dip's
shit. Is French? Is the au
French
jus
dip
a
is-
part of that sandwich?
Grilled cheese
Or is it a
dipped in tomato
soup?
soup.
Is it a soup?
Grilled cheese dipped in tomato soup.
Listen,
a
what I'm
good
saying
one,
is I
too.
can eat a grilled cheese without the tomato soup. Can you eat a calzone without the dipping sauce? Can you?
Yeah, you
What?
can.
Well,
When I worked
apparently you got a real wet mouth.
when I worked at
Oh, fucking-
Pause.
when I worked at a pizzeria, you could order it with the sauce inside.
I did not think that this was gonna go in this direction.
No, this is a divisive topic, man.
So like
You don't have to
Chris
play all
rolled out
fucking
of bed.
innocent. I don't know what I did here. You fucking
Yeah,
thought
you're
about
fucking
this.
Jerry
You're
Springer.
fucking no. This guy's Denzel Washington in Training Day. He's been playing in this for fucking weeks.
King Kong ain't got shit on me. So normally with the podcast, I like to have something easy. I go first most of the time to kind of like ease ourselves into.
Yeah, no, there was no foreplay here. This was no Vaseline right in the tuchus.
Oh shit!
Okay. Well, did we solve it?
No.
Okay.
No, we
Everything's a
did.
sandwich.
Everything's a sandwich.
Everything's a sandwich. You are me. We are one. We're all just one society.
Scalia was found with a sandwich on his face.
Yeah, he got snuffed out with
He
the
had a
fucking
fucking-
copper cool stuffed right down his throat.
Right in his tuchus. I wanted to say tuchus because you said tuchus.
Yeah,
It's a fun word to say.
any as one of the people of the chosen people, I like to throw fucking Yiddish words are the funniest
Oh,
words
they're
in
the
the
greatest,
fucking
yeah.
world. They're so
See, like-
fucking funny.
So my fiance Julie, she's Jewish and she'll throw once in a while. It always makes me chuckle.
It's always
It's great.
funny. The funniest one to me, obviously, is schmeckel.
Schmeckle. Yeah. Schmeckle.
The schmeck.
Oh, his little schmeckle.
So I pulled out the schmeck.
I gave her
I
the
keep,
schmeck.
I keep that MF thing on me.
Yeah, I keeps a schmeck with me. In case shit gets crazy. Shout out to Borat.
It's an inside joke that you guys aren't going to know. All right. Without further ado, we're moving on to topic number 2. That's you, my friend.
All right, so this kind of piggybacks. I mean, fucking Scalia getting killed with a sandwich, Bohemian Grove. So I was very upset to learn that my guy Alex Jones has been now banned again.
Where did he get banned from now?
Facebook and
He
Instagram.
got banned for indirect. I think he was already banned, and then
He got
people were
double banned.
Yeah, he's
There's been a huge ban wave. That's a bunch of
Yeah, they also
figures.
got my dog Farrakhan up out of there.
Who's Farrakhan?
Louis Farrakhan, the guy, he's the fucking leader of the Nation of Islam.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's like highly anti-Semitic
Yeah,
and
doesn't
scary.
he like
He
Jewish
is. He's
people very
also
much.
he's also conceded that he played a role in Malcolm X's death.
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I go to a lot of his services, and I'm one of the few white Nation of Islam followers. I'm a white devil. I know, But anyway, so it got me thinking. I love Alex Jones not because I agree with him. I just fucking think he's batshit crazy.
He's a fucking
and,
clown.
and entertaining. So my topic is conspiracies
Okay.
because I find conspiracies hilarious. I have caught some conspiracies, and we're just gonna float them off. Some that I enjoy. One that I particularly enjoy here is there is a theory that Finland doesn't actually exist.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, there's that, and New Zealand doesn't exist.
No,
Too.
Australia
doesn't.
So-
Australia doesn't exist. Yeah, it's easy.
So the theory is that Japan and the Soviet Union created Finland,
But why?
so they could
Follow
have,
the money, Chris.
so they could access fishing routes.
Yeah, there's a big empty fishing lane there
Yeah,
that nobody
so-
else knows about.
Yeah. So Finland doesn't exist. Japan and the Soviet Union.
That's why they call it
created
Finland.
it.
It's for the fish. They're fins. Okay? Get it?
Yeah, no, okay.
I know a guy from Finland.
Yeah.
Well, he's
They-
actually
And he's not.
He's
He's,
a fucking
fucking,
liar.
he's from fucking Japan.
He's a fucking liar,
He's a
yeah.
he's a shill.
Sorry, Vil.
He's a shill for Japan, Soviet Union.
They're trying to get all the trout, Chris.
I'm trying to wrap my head around why this would be a thing. Just like, does somebody just wake up one day and like, I'm going to pick one country? Nope,
I'll tell you
Finland's not a
exactly
thing.
where it started. Some dude's girlfriend left him for a Finnish guy.
Yeah, and
That's
he's like,
exactly
that dude
where it
didn't even
started.
exist. She didn't leave me.
We're still dating. Getting ready to propose.
I would've
Some
put on
Japanese fisherman who's white with blonde hair, and his name's Sven.
Borat. Definitely Japanese.
Yeah, some fucking Sven Ichikawa.
Dude, I absolutely love the theories where they're just like, this place that you could go and visit,
go
the place
there.
that you could just go to.
Yeah, you can
If had
fly
a
to Finland.
If you had a plane ticket that just doesn't exist.
It's just not there. I like the Hollow Moon. That's one of my favorites. But sorry. If I'm stealing any thunder.
No. I just generally wanted to open the forum about conspiracies. I'm a big conspiracy guy.
So the hollow moon. I don't know anything about it. Just that the moon's hollow.
Now, I don't know the hollow moon one. I know the hollow earth one.
Well, that's another one. So there's
Yeah.
the hollow moon, the hollow earth.
Hollow Earth. I read about that too,
Hollow
and there's a
Earth.
population in there, right?
Yeah, so that's basically a
That's
lot
where the lizard
where-
people live, right?
Is that?
it's
No,
where-
the lizard people live in another dimension.
Yeah, they live on
Oh,
they live on
gotcha.
Jupiter, planet of war.
You can't live on Jupiter though.
They can.
They can. They're lizards. Bro.
Yeah, you stupid
fair
bitch.
enough.
Justin Bieber is among them. Apparently, someone saw him at a concert
Saw him
beginning
morph.
to develop scales
Yeah.
and get a stripe down his
No,
back.
I
There's
saw-
like 10 pictures of the queen.
Yeah.
Like,
They're all
I
like
fucking
the
knew
queen.
Justin Bieber was a reptile when I actually started liking his songs. I was like, this dude.
Baby,
No, that
baby,
song,
oh.
You Can Go and Fuck Yourself or whatever.
Oh yeah, and if you like the way you look that much,
Yeah,
well,
that
baby,
was
you
that
can
was a
go and
fucking.
love
You love
yourself.
that song, Chris. Come on.
Now, Chris is
You don't
still-
have to be coy.
Chris is still off that like late 90s like shame bands like Alanis Morissette and like
What do you mean shame bands?
never mind, I take that back.
Yeah.
Chris likes Alanis
I
Morissette.
love
That's
Alanis
it's his
Morissette.
yeah, he's unapologetic
Yeah.
guilty
Fiona
crap
Apple.
pleasure.
Not as much as Alanis, but okay.
Okay. All right. I like it. I like it.
I saw a video once. It was I was looking at reptilian stuff, and it was a video
This is what
of
I'm talking about.
it was a video. I don't know who the guy was, but he was like some politician. I don't think it was Obama, but Obama's another one that I think is.
Oh, he's an
reptile.
100% reptile.
And
Yeah.
they're like this motherfucker is morphing right in front of our eyes, and you can tell that they had digitally put like sharp teeth, and he like smiles and he's got big like Baraka like from Mortal Kombat teeth.
What about that Avril Lavigne is dead?
Yeah, well that's easy.
Well,
She's-
I heard that one too.
She was
and she
replaced.
better not be. Yo, I wanted to smash Avril Lavigne so bad for so long.
Everybody did, man.
No, but like I still want to.
Now, did you try to become a
Isn't she-
skater boy so that you
Isn't
could?
she married to the dude from Nickelback?
Yes.
Yeah,
That sounds like
it's a Canadian. They're
conspiracy
Canadian
right there.
They're Canadian
That's
royalty.
a conflict of interest. There's something wrong with that.
Yeah,
That's-
she's married to the worst person in the universe
Yeah.
besides Scalia.
Yeah. He might have snuffed Scalia out so he could have the spot for
So he
worst
gets-
person in the world.
Yeah, so he gets
Take
that
this
power.
fucking sandwich, Anthony.
And then they brought out Neil Gorsuch and disappointing.
Yeah, no, Avril Lavigne. There's one. I don't know shit about this, but I love it. Michelle Obama is a man, and
Yeah.
he murdered Joan Rivers.
That
what?
the ending part I didn't hear.
Yeah,
the Michelle Obama's a man
yeah,
thing.
that's
That's
a
just like
fucking right-wing-
just basic racism
fucking
stuff.
Infowars Alex Jones came up with this theory in 2016. After Joan Rivers joked that Michelle Obama was a transgender woman, the Obamas had her assassinated.
Well, seeing as though that's not how Joan died, we could probably put that one to bed. But
I heard she had a sandwich in her mouth.
did she have a sandwich? She had a beef on weck.
She had a mammal sandwich in her mouth. A mamwich.
What about the one Andrew WK has been like 5 different people?
Oh, yeah.
He's
Like
not-
Keanu Reeves
I
style?
have too.
or-
Yeah. Oh, you've been 5 different people?
Oh hell yeah, bro! I was the skater boy, and,
He
and
said,
now
"See you
I'm
later."
just the hungover fuck. Yeah, you know. So who was Andrew WK then?
So like the idea is that he it's a persona.
Okay.
And people have taken up that
It's an
mantle.
honorific like James Bond.
Yeah, that type of thing, pretty much.
He's basically the party ambassador of the United States.
More or less. And they cite like his like physical change over the years, but he just
'cause he got beefy?
Yeah, just because he got beefy.
So he's fat now, so he's a
Oh, no,
different
he's-
guy.
He's built.
he's built like a fucking linebacker.
Is he?
now. He's
Yeah,
fucking huge.
He got big.
for
He
him.
went carrot top on it.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
tired of getting made fun of. So he
Carrot
got,
Top is crazy, bro.
Dude, he's fucking gigantic. Like, everybody's making fun of me, so I'm just gonna get big now.
I feel like I still make fun of him more now.
Yeah.
especially
like, especially his
with the
face.
Botox.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's
yeah, he
fully
looks
made
like-
of plastic.
Yo,
looks
he's
like a
Mickey
reptile.
Rourke. He's Mickey Rourke. That's the new conspiracy. Carrot Top is Mickey Rourke.
That's the one.
Does Mickey Rourke have an Academy Award?
He was nominated for The Wrestler. No,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Carrot Top. Well,
Has an Academy
the
Award.
question becomes who's who. Like, is the actual person Mickey Rourke or is the actual person Carrot Top?
I
Or
think
is it Andrew WK?
I think Carrot Top probably killed. I think that Carrot Top probably killed Mickey Rourke because he's younger, stronger.
Gotcha.
And then
Mickey
and then-
Rourke was a boxer,
it's true, but he
not a good one.
I just feel like Carrot Top has that psychotic energy. I don't see why Mickey Rourke would want Carrot Top to become Carrot Top. You know what I'm saying? Like I could see Carrot Top wanting to become Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
I'd rather be Mickey Rourke than fucking Carrot Top. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course, but like maybe you just wanted to lay low in the shadows, do some prop comedy.
He just really wanted to fucking
What about
chase his
the
dreams.
conspiracy that Bill Hicks is Alex Jones?
Yes.
I love that one.
That's a great one. Alex Jones says that people like actually get angry at him and hit him up like, you're just fucking Bill Hicks.
Yeah, dude.
All right, I got to play my favorite clip ever.
Of Alex Jones.
Yeah. She says, oh, the system took the kids away from me. No, you got the kids back because of who I was part of the time. And then they sit there and they're like, if you just turn against Trump, things will be better. But he was doing good, and that what makes it
Oh, it's when he cries, right? Doesn't make so bad.
Oh, and that's what makes it so bad.
I love when Alex Jones cries. It's so fucking funny.
That's what
makes it so bad. He's done it a lot, that cry. That whimper.
Yeah. Well, because Alex Jones, in and of himself, is a performer. Let's
Of course.
start.
No, he's gone on the record saying he's not.
Well, I mean, if you take
No,
Yeah,
that
but
much,
then
he's gone
he
on the
wanted to
record
keep
saying
it-
he is, though, for the child.
yeah,
He
it's
wanted to
not-
keep. He wanted to keep his kids, so he said it's all a joke.
And don't forget,
It's a prank, bro. Chill out.
If you take too much testosterone, your body will produce estrogen to
That's
make
true.
up for it.
I
Oh,
remember.
yeah, those pills he sells.
Yeah, I
wanna
remember.
Which
try
are full
some.
of soy. That's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
favorite part.
fucking soy
They're all
boy.
full of soy.
I want to try him.
I watched I think it was like
Super male vitality.
like a Vice. It was
Yeah.
probably Vice. Like one of the guys just lived on the supplements for like a month or something like that. He wanted to kill himself by the end of it.
Really? Just Alex Jones supplements?
Yeah, that's all he ate. He was
Ice
drinking
is
all his
so
water
cutting
like out
edge.
of
I can't deal with it.
they used to be.
No, they do. They do. They're good.
Vice?
I like some Vice stuff.
I go back and forth on them.
Yeah.
They were founded by like a Nazi guy or something like that. One of their
think
Gavin
Yeah, they
McGinnis.
kind of kicked him out, though.
yeah,
I
they
mean,
were co-founders.
it's like they're still hanging out with Gavin McGinnis.
I
Yeah.
saw
Proud
that
Boys.
dude on a
Yeah.
street corner in Williamsburg recently, and I was like, "What would happen if I slapped the shit out of this guy right now?" Like,
Fucking nothing.
probably
dude.
nothing. Bro.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely,
dude.
What happened to the guy that punched Richard Spencer?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
exactly.
That's what I'm
People-
He
saying.
became a legend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
yeah,
know
yeah.
who he is, but they won't tell anyway.
Well,
because
it's like the dude that knocked out that Nazi that was just like in the street with the fucking like armband on. Like, oh, nobody knows who did it.
I don't know why people are punching me. I mean, speech rights are out the window.
So I was just gonna say, like, okay, so Alex Jones is a performer at heart. Like he is there to present.
We've said it before on the podcast. He's talented. Like,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
he's got a
like,
great.
I
He's got
love
a,
Alex Jones.
He's got a great voice. He knows how to fucking turn it up to 11. I wish I had that fucking power. But at the end of the day, he's there to be a like an avatar for this like middle-aged white man angst that is out there, where it's like they're taking our country, we're under siege. You know, and it obviously
You sounded just like him.
Exactly. And it's not that hard. Maybe I should do that. If I could sell my fucking soul for that kind of shit. So him crying it's the catharsis. It's what those people are suppressing. You know what I mean? You need to have some if you feel like okay, not to get too crazy with this, not to get too political here, but if you feel like your time in the spotlight is coming to an end, your era of oppression and being the one on top is coming to the end, you need somebody to cry for you, because if you cry, oh my God, you're going to lose your wife or something. You know, and cuck. Yeah, you're going to be a cuck, you know, all that stuff. So you need Alex Jones to fucking freak out and cry and say, Trump was doing so good.
Hey, man.
Oh, that was the best. Yeah, when he cried over the Syria thing or whatever.
Yeah.
that
The,
was amazing.
to somebody who's always had every advantage, equality feels like oppression.
That's damn right, dude.
succinctly put.
When you're correcting the scales, when you're making shit actually equal, it will feel like you're getting your shit taken away because you've always.
I
had
mean, the
an
whole Civil War was
advantage.
like, you can't own black people anymore? That's not American.
Yeah.
There was a great segment I saw recently where Alex Jones is in the streets of Seattle, just yelling at people again. You know, just like fucking yelling at people like he always does. And some kid fucking just fucking drenches him in coffee.
Oh, I
Oh, yeah.
saw that.
You saw that?
Hell yeah.
Have you?
And
I love. Okay, here's something that I just tweeted about recently. I love food-based Antifa. That shit's amazing.
what is that?
Like, okay, so Antifa is anti-fascism.
Yeah, I know that
They
part.
go out, they punch Nazis, well, whatever.
Yeah.
But I like the videos of people throwing eggs on people or hitting them with milkshakes.
It was like that Australian
Milkshake,
kid
the
that like.
milkshake that the
Egg
fuck
boy,
face
yeah.
from
England, yeah.
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 Yeah,
Did you see the Australian kid?
Egg boy,
like,
yeah.
fucking like walked up behind this like fucking
Oh,
fascist.
yeah, and he slapped the fuck out of him when
And
he
he's like
turned
fucking
around.
holding his camera. He's like,
Yeah,
he got his ass kicked.
yeah.
He took that first punch like it was nothing.
Yeah, he's like, nope.
He was like, it was like that guy's fist was made of jelly. This
Yeah,
kid
dude.
is a hero.
Yeah, they bought him a bunch of eggs, I heard, like in response.
So what is he gonna do with all those eggs?
Make a lot of omelets, dude.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. When life gives you eggs, make omelets.
But I mean, like, I think that I feel like, okay, so like political violence is probably bad, but I don't
very
feel
bad.
bad when
Yeah,
I
it's not
saw
good.
when I saw Richard Spencer's jaw like go completely
wrong way?
adjacent.
Yeah.
That made me feel so good, and I felt like a goddamn American that
Yeah.
day. And listen, if you're gonna hit a Nazi, throw your fucking McDonald's milkshake at him. That was awesome.
If you're gonna hit a Nazi, put your fucking back into it.
Yeah, I was
Hit
going
him
to say,
hard.
if you're going to hit a Nazi, make sure it's with a bullet.
Make it count.
but yeah,
Whoa, that got crazy.
yeah,
Spicy.
honestly, though, like
I don't like the fact that saying that shooting a Nazi is spicy.
we did it for a long
My
time.
grandfather did it quite a bit.
Our grandpa
Big fan.
had a medal for it. Got a medal for it.
Big
so.
fan. Good at shooting Nazis.
5 out of 5 would recommend.
Yeah, would recommend it
The
again.
Yelp reviews on it. Liberating for the soul.
Some of my favorite memes are like the pictures of World War II soldiers, and it says like after disrupting a peaceful Nazi protest. Free speech haters like storming the beach at Normandy.
That's amazing.
But yeah, guys, I think, you know what? I feel comfortable with this. Chris, you can tell me if you're comfortable with this official EIK stance. You can kill Nazis. It's cool. It's cool and it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
I'm sorry, dude. If you're gonna try to hurt the citizens of the United States, you can fuck
How
off.
about this? We'll take a little bit softer stance on that.
Okay.
You have free speech. You can act like a Nazi, but
But-
I can also punch you in the face.
Yeah, exactly. I get one. I get fucking one.
Yeah.
One chin shot on you, and you're
Actually,
over.
no. Don't be a fucking Nazi.
Yeah, don't. It's not
Pieces
cool.
of shit. Fuck you all.
Like the thing about it is, fascists will. I don't know how we're gonna get out of this.
Yeah,
but,
Yeah, we've gone into a hole.
fascists.
I'm thinking of conspiracies.
Well, fascists will use every bit of freedom that you give them to try to oppress you. So you cannot let them thrive. The one thing that you can't be tolerant of is intolerance. Well,
Cool.
There we go. Did you guys
Also,
hear about
but-
Australia
but-
doesn't exist.
Hold on,
Okay.
I got a clip I want to play. You reminded me of it.
Like, oh my god.
Oh, I love this one.
You people have like worms in your brain, honestly.
Oh my god.
You're the one who can't answer the question.
Oh, that
Oh
was-
yeah, this chick.
That's
Yeah,
the-
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the-
You
the-
people
from-
have like worms in your brain.
Yeah, I remember
John,
that. chick.
John Oliver did like a piece on that. He's like,
Yeah.
I fucking hate both these people.
Yeah,
Oh, I mean,
yeah. No,
so-
that was not good.
So that's from like the InfoWars like
Yeah.
street team where they
Yeah.
fucking like go out and they try to like find the biggest dipshit they can and then
that's the
usually
whole-
just get dunked
That's
on
the
by people.
alt-right's like whole thing is
They
I'm going to go
just
to a college
have
campus and
stupid
find the
people.
biggest dipshit I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
and act like I just defeated Noam Chomsky in a debate.
Exactly,
Yes.
it's a straw man thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, Rob Kardashian and Ted Cruz are the same person.
okay.
I've never seen them in the same room together. I'm sorry.
Ted Cruz likes butter a lot.
Ted Cruz's dad killed JFK.
Ted
Well,
Cruz.
that's-
Ted
the
Cruz was.
president
Here's
said
the
that,
one
so it
that
must
I
be
don't know
true.
why we're not talking about. Ted Cruz and LBJ. Same fucking face. They're the same fucking guy.
I think he looks more like Senator
Blobfish.
McCarthy.
All three of them are the same
Oh,
guy.
McCarthy and LBJ were the
my
same
favorite-
person.
Oh, and then they played off it, good cop, bad cop,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
That
And
explains that phone call where LBJ talks about his giant penis.
Does
and how
he?
it's not going to finish. Have you ever heard that?
Jumbo. He had a name for
Yeah,
his
he
dick
called
and
it
it was
Jumbo.
Jumbo.
There is a
LBJ was
recorded
apparently
phone call you can find where LBJ, while in the White House, orders pants.
He's talking to his tailor.
He's talking to his tailor, and he's like, "Yeah, you got to give me a little room down there where my nuts hang."
I like
This is
that.
for my nuts and my bunghole.
I've heard that you can actually listen to that call like at his archive. Like they have him like
yeah.
as a display.
Yeah.
It's just like how all
That's
Trump's
LBJ,
dipshit
man.
tweets are going to be in the Library of Congress.
Can you imagine what his is going to look like? Like imagine what's
Very
gonna,
articulate.
Yeah, it's gonna be a coloring book.
they're going to put his in a Trump Tower.
Yeah, on the walls in gold.
They're
It's gonna be huge.
He's going to have a presidential library.
Oh, for sure.
Think about that.
It's going to be a gaping maw, though. It's be like a hellmouth. Like
It's going to be a McDonald's.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's gonna be so good.
Dude, you can go in, you can get a certificate from Trump University, you can walk out with a diseased Trump steak.
Ted Cruz is a Zodiac killer. Is one of my favorites.
Ted Cruz
Is that-
is a
is that
Zodiac
one?
killer.
One,
Or
yeah.
it's completely absurdist though. Like somebody just like made it up one day.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the internet just
Come on,
ran.
it has
just
to have
ran
some
with it.
basis in
He
truth.
fucking on was it April Fool's or something like that?
Yeah.
This year he put out a fucking Zodiac. He put
Yeah.
out the letter from the Zodiac and he's like, "What if?" Ted
Did he?
Cruz,
Did
yes,
he do that?
fucking
The thing is,
confirmed
like,
it.
like he's too young to be the Zodiac killer.
No, it was him.
But yeah,
QAnon.
so there was like a whole thing on the internet
God.
where like people were saying that Ted Cruz was a Zodiac killer, and they were selling T-shirts for it, and it went like the money went to like a fund like Planned Parenthood or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
It was pretty cool. I wanted to buy
QAnon,
that
everybody.
QAnon.
That if you want to fall into a fucking hole,
It's
that's
all
real
of the
shit.
conspiracy theories.
Hillary
real.
Clinton arrested, Hillary Clinton detained, Barack Obama
she's-
executed on an island in the
Like, she-
mid-Pacific.
Hillary Clinton's under house arrest. That's why she's wearing like big pants so you can't see the ankle monitor. All that shit. It's great.
JFK Jr. is actually Q. That's why his grave is a Q or something.
Stephen King killed John Lennon.
Really?
Yeah.
Stephen King killed John Lennon because his books encouraged literacy, which encouraged Mark Henry Chapman to shoot John Lennon and then read the.
But Mark Henry Chapman is actually Ted Cruz.
Oh, okay.
Hey Stephen. Hey Stephen
shit.
King. If you're listening, man, could you put less sex in your fucking stories? It's really creepy. I don't like
A lot
it.
of
No, that's the best part.
Dude, it's so
like one of those fucking romance novels
Yeah.
at the end of fucking the grocery line.
It's like you're like halfway through like one of his books, and it's out of nowhere. It's like this creepy section. I'm like, come on, Steve.
You ever think that Stephen King might be Mitch McConnell?
Do you know Stephen
They kinda
King
look
says
pretty
he
similar.
doesn't remember making that movie Maximum Overdrive because it was on so much coke?
Stephen King.
Was he that blowed out?
Yeah. Stephen King
fire.
lived.
He's
Have
like
you
on the
seen
record
Maximum
saying-
Overdrive?
No.
He's on
It's
the record
pretty
saying he
bad.
doesn't remember making it.
Stephen King
Imagine
really
being on
lives.
so much coke
It's a-
you're blackout coked out. Like, who
It's a
gets
movie
blackout?
about it's a movie about trucks that come to life and kill people.
But then also make a movie.
Yeah.
It's like Transformers. If the Transformers were evil and didn't transform into anything, they were just trucks that ran people over.
Car formers.
Kind of like Thomas the Tank Engine.
Imagine you're with somebody the next day doing the play-by-play like, yo, I got so coked out I don't remember shit.
I directed a major Hollywood
What?
motion picture.
You
and
sure that
forgot.
was coke, bro? You sure that wasn't fucking like Clorox?
Fucking ketamine or something. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You sure that wasn't just Clorox and fentanyl? John Bonet, Katy Perry is John Bonet Ramsey.
Yeah, everybody
That's a-
knows that.
that's
I mean,
a
that's
good one.
it's a dead ringer. Her brother, Katie. Listen, John Benet
okay.
Ramsey was obviously. There's either two sides to this one. It's one that the conspiracy that she was sold by her parents into a sex ring, and then that resulted
almost
in her
buy
death.
that.
That one I don't
That
know
sounds
about. Yeah,
almost plausible.
Well, it's because they did the fucking Lindbergh baby thing. They like fucking wrote a ransom note. Like the it's like confirmed that the mother wrote the ransom note.
See, conspiracies for me stop being fun when they become too plausible.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, then it's just like, okay, now we're just talking about something that may or may not have happened. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, the QAnon's real. So.
Oh yeah. I
the
mean,
QAnon is probably real. They got that fucking show Deep State with that ugly dude from Django Unchained in it. And you know, the dude in
Quentin
Django Unchained
Tarantino?
is like, I'm going to go walking in the moonlight with you. That dude just plays a scumbag white dude in every film he's in.
I mean, maybe he's not acting.
Yeah. Yeah. When people are like typecast like that, like, and they're always that person right on the money, I always feel like that's just who they are.
Paulie Walnuts is that guy in real life from Sopranos.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. He's
Well, he's
definitely
not
that
even
guy.
an actor,
That
right?
fucking
No,
that
that's
sh-
just
that
that guy.
that streak in his hair is the most legendary. It's perfect. I was sick. Some chick gave me mono. I was watching Sopranos for like hours and hours, and I just marveled at Paulie's hair.
I think my favorite scene in like film history is him explaining why he doesn't tie his shoes. He's like, it's like, you know, when you reach down and you touch your laces and they're kind of wet, That's piss from the floor in the bathroom. So I never tie my shoes.
Yo, The Sopranos is low key hilarious. I forgot when I
it's
was
so
rewatching
funny,
it
dude.
recently.
Yeah, it's one of the best fucking shows ever to be put on fucking television. Period.
I think writing wise, it's probably the best.
But who killed
The
James
Wire.
Gandolfini?
Oh, dude, James
He
Gandolfini's
was
not
found
dead.
with a sandwich, right?
Yeah, dude, it was a fucking.
And John
it was a
Benet Ramsey was like
gabagool,
caught
got him.
red-handed.
Katy Perry, dude, he's like, "Baby, you're a firework," and then fucking stabbed him.
Oh my god! Wow, the things I would do to Katy Perry and John Benet Ramsey.
I mean, I guess that's okay to say because if she was alive, she'd be of age, right?
Yeah,
John Benet.
Yeah.
right.
yeah, right.
I mean, fuck it. Some people say cucumbers taste better pickled.
Yeah, so I think let's just like sum this up and say what's our favorite right around the table.
All right,
Just like
favorite
without
conspiracy?
analysis, what's your favorite?
Yeah. Ted Cruz is the Zodiac killer.
Ted Cruz is Zodiac. That makes sense.
I like that. I'm going with the Finland one still. I just really like that Finland doesn't exist. I like
The
that
easily
it's such
provable ones are so much fun.
Yeah, that's really fun. I mean, flat Earth.
Yeah, I was gonna say
really,
we
I
didn't
was
touch
gonna
on
say
flat
flat
Earth.
Earth.
Flat Earth
Well,
is
that's 'cause
almost
it's
like
fucking
beating.
real.
Yeah, no, but flat Earth is like it's like beating up a baby. Like
Yeah.
it's just like
If you watch that documentary,
Yes.
Behind the Curve.
no is
ahead
that-
of the curve.
Ahead of the, no, it's behind
behind the curve?
or
Oh.
of the curve. Something it's a
It's the
Netflix
flat
doc-
Earth fucking romance
It
documentary.
is. It's just these people just want something to belong to.
That is okay. Well,
that's that Netflix thing.
Yeah, the
right?
Netflix
My
thing.
boy was telling me about that. He
Yeah,
said like
it's-
they're like super nuts.
yeah.
Yeah, it's you kind of feel bad for him at the end of it.
I was rooting. There's a romance that goes
Yeah,
on
yeah.
between these two flat Earth people, and I think they're gonna make it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh
think.
my god, just flat Earth. They're smushing.
Dude, they're smushing on the fucking flat plane, dude, underneath the dome.
Getting some dome underneath the dome.
But
My wife.
but yeah, my favorite
There it is.
my favorite conspiracy theories are the ones that go into like occult territory, like the Hollow Earth is one of them.
Yeah.
But I don't like the Hollow Earth because it's like very deeply embedded into the Nazi ideology.
Yeah.
Literally.
Hitler thought that. So there's a couple
Well, this is the
different
moon base too.
Nazi moon base, Soviet new moon base.
Yeah,
Most
that's
of the
another
stuff
good
where
one
it's
now.
just like there's no way to look into it. Like you can't drill into the center of the Earth. You can't go to the opposite side of the moon. So like that's fun just to think, yeah, what if? But yeah, Hitler literally thought he was trying to get because he was all fucking amphetamine out.
Yeah,
so
on
out his
H
fucking
heavy. He was on H.
I thought he was on like old school
Both.
like biker
The
craze.
Nazis were given methamphetamine, and I just read this like thing about how Hitler was getting injected with not H literally, but synthetic opioids.
Okay.
Back then, and that in fact, the theory is that he killed himself. So the Russians were coming, and he sent whoever he sends out to try to get more smack. And he realized that he was going to have to die sober, and he offed himself.
Oh wow.
Like he got the shakes later. You can see.
Well, yeah, there's like footage from him at the Olympics and stuff. And he's like fucking
Yeah,
like-
that's H withdrawal.
yeah.
He was H'd out.
But what was I gonna say? So he had his like engineers and stuff look up like how to do the correct like geometry so that he could hit England, because there's two different theories about the Hollow Earth. There's that we're inside the Hollow Earth, like we're inside the tennis ball, or we're on the outside of the tennis ball, that kind of thing. He thought that we were on the inside and that you could shoot up and hit England from Germany, like just straight up hit it on the other side. He
So
was
he-
super dumb, and his dingus didn't work well.
Yeah. He liked poop too, right?
He all Germans love poop. Come on, that's not a conspiracy theory.
Andy, we're kind of German.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna-
and I
I'm
love
half
it.
German,
I
I'm
shit.
not into poop.
I
Yeah.
shit all the time.
I do poop.
Yeah.
IBS.
You
What do you say we go to the
fucking
next
freak.
topic?
Oh, Brendan, what's your favorite conspiracy? Q.
My favorite one? I mean, conspiracy. Q contains all the conspiracies.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's hard to argue
That's
with
the
Q.
That's
that's the
too
Game
easy,
of Thrones
though.
of conspiracy
Too
theories.
easy.
It is, but I think so. If I had to pick besides Q, what my favorite conspiracy is, this is tough. Probably.
Alex Jones's Bill Hicks is really good too.
You know what I think is really good is Vince Foster.
What's that?
What the hell is that? Yeah.
That's that the Clintons murdered Vince Foster.
Oh yeah.
Who's
they-
Vince Foster?
He was somebody that was like an aide or worked with them, and he was found to have committed suicide in a parking lot. And to this day, like a lot of right wingers believe that.
See, the Clintons freak me out so much. I almost believe right-wing conspiracies about them. I do not like them.
Yeah, it doesn't.
A lot of people don't like them.
You don't have to be right wing to not like the Clintons. We learned about that in 2016.
And here we are.
Sharts fired. All right. Without further ado, we're moving on now to topic number.
Jesus, Andy.
Yeah, I'm so excited today, guys.
Jesus.
It's because it's the morning and I'm at my peak energy. It's 2 p.m.
Yeah, no, I gotta get
All right, my topic to this week. Honestly, I think I probably should have been the easy breezy beautiful cover girl topic this week and gone first. I want to talk about something very near and dear to me because I have very mixed feelings about it, and maybe you guys might have feelings about it as well. I want to talk about 420, the marijuana holiday. Yes, and that's how I feel about it too.
I think it's funny.
I think jokes about it are very funny. I think the expression of it, very dumb.
Yeah.
To keep bringing this back, that's also Hitler's birthday.
It's true. and
full circle.
And Columbine.
Is it?
Oh,
Was that on
the date of
420?
yeah,
Were those
420.
dudes stoned as fuck when they did that?
Yeah, dude, they fucking blazed it,
Ew.
dude. Dude, let's solve these shotguns, bro.
Okay, let's laugh at Columbine. That's great. Okay.
Jeremy spoken. Sorry. R.I.P. Sorry, guys. What separates us from the Joe Rogan podcast is that we don't have white nationalists on.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so 420.
Okay.
First of all, I've got a lot of gripes with 420. One, what the fuck does it even mean? Nobody knows.
Well, isn't like the theory that it might have come from
Police code.
Oh, police code. So I
There's
thought
like
it was,
4,000 theories. This is the new conspiracy.
Okay.
This is my favorite conspiracy.
I like
theory.
how we're segueing. This is such a crescendo right now.
dip right out. No, so I think you told me it was like the what's the name of the
Lovecraft.
writer? Yeah, the Lovecraft. Like he gets like eaten by a plant or some shit, and it says like
yes. So there's a short story by H.P. Lovecraft called "Within the Walls of Eryx," where he's on Venus. He is trying to find this fucking thing, jewel of some sort, and he ends up in this
trying to find plot.
Right, he's trying to find the plot, and he's in this like jungle, and he gets like tangled up in vines, and he has like this kind of like visionary trip for a second there, and then he looks down at his watch and it's 420. So that's where that comes from. That's one theory.
Yep.
Another theory is that there's just kids at Berkeley, California, that just met up at 420 to smoke pot.
That's probably the most plausible.
Yeah, that
another
sounds real.
That sounds accurate. There's another one that 420 is the start of the growing season for marijuana, which I don't believe that's true at all.
I'm not a botanist, so I couldn't speak to that.
Yeah, I have no idea.
And then there's the police code one.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I don't know if there's any other ones, but they're all fucking horseshit. Nobody knows what the deal is.
It's become a joke in itself, though.
Yes. So
Blaze at 420 is so mimetic.
Yes.
And like when you say that, you're saying a very particular thing, but you're also being, I don't know.
It's not
clown.
Yeah, you're being a clown, and you know you're doing it. Self-effacing,
purposeful, joking, self-effacing stupidity. I think is what it really comes down to.
Because like if you're saying Blaze at 420, you're not saying Blaze at 420.
I
You're
would
saying,
like
Blaze it 420.
So
Throw up a shotgun. Like that's what you do.
So this year is probably the first time in my many years of smoking marijuana that I actually decided to do the 420 thing.
On the day I proposed to my girlfriend,
I decided to injure myself with marijuana. I ate so much marijuana.
Oh, you did the edibles?
I did the
Those
edibles.
can turn on you fast.
They fucking did, dude. I had to explain to many people that I knew from work that I saw out at Pint Size when we were out there that I was way too high to carry on a conversation. But they thought it was great. I said, I'm weird. You have to deal with me. I'm fucking weird right now. Freaking out, man.
That means you were doing well, man. Honestly, when edibles turn on me, I get an anxiety attack, and I can't. So I'm going down.
I turned that anxiety into screaming at people,
Like
completely living outside my head for the entire day.
like smoking weed regularly or like vaping or whatever. That is enough to give me an anxiety attack. I couldn't even imagine ingesting that shit.
Yeah.
it's dope because it comes from within. You don't like smoke pot and get higher; you just start getting higher.
Yeah, it sounds even more terrifying.
That's part of why I find it anxiety inducing, because it's just like
You can't get off the train.
Yeah, you can't. You're on the train, and also you don't know when the train is arriving. so you eat an edible with a long fuse, and you go straight to the amnesia phase, like Wolf of Wall Street. Suddenly, like 2 hours later.
One of the first times my wife did edibles, she made she made a thing of brownies, and then she ate some. She was 15 minutes later. She didn't feel anything, so she ate some more.
Classic mistake.
That's the mistake that
And
you
I was
make.
like, "You got to stop." And she's like, "Well, I'm not feeling anything. Maybe I didn't make it that
I've
strong."
done it a lot. It's
She ate
bad.
half the pan.
Jeremy's
Yeah.
Did she fall asleep? I feel like she.
No, a few hours later, she collapsed. She greened out and just like couldn't even move. Yeah. If you eat that much edibles, your blood pressure actually drops.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she just was like, bleh,
Yeah, just like
went
blacked
down.
out and just went out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've done that off edibles too. Like just greened out. I'm gonna steal that. That's
great.
amazing.
I love it.
It's like kind of twisted when you think about it, because it's like
he's fucking greening
it's
out.
like kind of fucked up and twisted, but like it's cool though. As you green out and you fall on the floor and you die.
Yeah.
Do you ever hear the recording of the police officer that ate like a tray of brownies?
I
and then-
think we're
Everybody's heard
dead.
that.
I think we're dead.
I
Time's
think we're-
going by really, really, really slow.
Yeah,
I
that's
think we're
amazing.
dying. I think we're dead.
That shit was fucking incredible. 420. I was thinking about it also just like as a holiday, like not just like a time people. That holiday is just nobody I know who actually smokes weed respects that holiday.
No, dude, it's fucking amateur hour. It's like St. Patty's Day
It's like
with
St.
drinking.
Patrick's Day,
Yeah. I mean, if you're a hardcore alcoholic, you don't need St. Patty's Day. You know,
drink every day.
You're gonna kill your liver regardless, no matter what day.
But yeah, I mean, as far as like 420, the holiday goes, I think maybe once in high school I did it. And then since then, I've always been working or just not giving a shit.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't really smoke that much pot in general. So it's not like, it's not going to really be coincidental that I smoke on 420 unless it's purposeful. But
Yeah.
I remember one time on 420, we went, we were in New Hartford, New York. This is all a character, by the way. This is not.
None of this ever happened.
None of this ever happens. This is a joke character. It's
Unless
twisted.
weed is
No
legal
resemblance
now.
between any persons living or dead.
It's pretty
Bill
pretty chill.
Hicks.
Pretty chill. It's like
Andy's
we're
Bill
we're,
Hicks.
we're kind of
Yeah.
like a chill like 420 friendly BLAZE IT skateboard kickflip podcast. So like
Pop shove it.
reverse nollie, varial special bar, do the McTwist. Anyway,
You get like 1,000 points when you manual out.
Yeah. You gotta do the reverb.
Yeah.
anyway, blaze it. I gotta start speaking real words.
Yeah, come on. You gotta get out of this bit. All right, come on.
All right,
You can see the end of the bit.
We went
Got it.
to
There we go.
the movies. we saw the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie film for theaters movie.
So that's a movie.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, no, it's great.
Okay, it's great. So anyway, we're going to Marquee Cinemas in New Hartford, New York, and this is a character. And we walked past the turnstile without paying, and the guy said, "What are you doing? Do you have a ticket?" I said, "I'm sorry, we're so late." And we just went into the theater.
He was just like, all right, fine, you're late.
I was like fucking 14. I was 14. I was so high.
I'm sorry, we're late. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
That guy was like, fucking.
Once
I
again,
hate my fucking life.
Once again, me being anxious and high turning into just yelling at people and then just them just accepting it. It's completely fine.
I'm sorry. Not now, Chief. Not now.
Not today.
Yeah.
So 420 Blaze at 69.
Oh, that was one of the things that I think it was Pete last episode.
Pete last week, yes.
He said that if we got married on 420, in 50 years, our anniversary would be 420-69.
And that's pretty dope.
I think
when you think
that kind
about
of
it.
encapsulates the entire
What is the 69 significance? I've never heard that.
It's sex,
Oral
smooth.
sex.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking
It's
about
just like-
literally just that? I
Yeah.
thought that some people like equated that with 420, and we're
I like how
Well,
you were
it's-
that is so basic. There's no way that's what you guys mean.
It's like that baser like fucking just
Think of like a 13-year-old boy,
13-year-old like humor.
what they think
69.
is what they think is funny. Like
that's kind of our humor.
Jeopardy won't allow you to bet $69 anymore.
why not?
They banned betting $69.
Fuck you, Trebek.
can
You
you-
fucking.
can you-
They actually
fascist.
banned a bunch of like the words. I think they might have banned 420 as well.
Why? Okay, first of all, marijuana legalization now.
It's, like,
fucking
happening.
cannabis justice now. Let people out of fucking jail. Like, come on, don't be fucking idiots. Expunge some records. Fuck you, Trebek. Okay, that guy's taking all your money now.
He's like dying.
He's dying,
yeah,
and that
he
guy is running the fucking train on Jeopardy. He's taking all of Trebek's money. Have you seen this?
No.
There's a guy on.
I don't think it's Trebek's money.
No, it is
Andy.
Trebek's money. It's like
I
you
don't
ever see
think- no.
You ever see Win Ben Stein's money?
It's no.
That's how
it's
all
not the
game shows.
same.
Nope, that's how all game shows work. Blaze it. Blaze it.
You're not allowed to bet $69.
Bullshit.
$666.
Fuck you. Hail Satan.
$14.88 or $14.88.
1488.
why 14?
Is that some Nazi shit?
Their white supremacist code. you know?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
14 words, 88
Yeah.
is HH. Okay, I got it.
So as another little caveat,
They have a lot of Nazis on Jeopardy. Is that like a big demographic, like Ken Jennings?
famous Nazi Ken Jennings. So as a caveat too, like that same type of humor with 420, we have a Slack chat for like our friends,
Yeah, blaze it.
and it's the Slack chat name is hashtag 420 blaze it, and then the actual room is 69 all the time.
So we are 14-year-old boys.
Yes. There's something comforting in how simplistic and
It's so
stupid
pure.
pure that humor is.
I love it so much.
Yeah,
You guys heard about 68, right?
What's 68?
It's when she gives you a blowjob and you owe her one.
Hell yeah!
Fucking blaze it, my friend.
Okay. I stole that from like a 1997 Mad TV
Yep, no,
episode.
No, that's
sounds about right.
That's the entire humor form, my friend. Okay, first of all, I want to talk about the shaka.
Yeah.
Everybody's aware what the shaka is out there in the airways. Put your thumb out.
I didn't know that was called the shaka, and I thought you were saying
Shaka.
the shaka
Shaka.
in an accent.
The shocker.
Shocker is
And chakra?
two
One
in
of
the
the
pink,
pink,
one in
one
the
of
stink.
stink.
Not a real sex move that
That's a
anyone uses.
conspiracy. If you say shaka in a certain accent, you're saying chakra, and you know.
You reach.
Face you're making right now. Yeah, you know?
You're
Right in
reaching.
the friggin' focus.
You're reaching enlightenment through. You know.
It's tantric, right?
Yeah, Sting knows all about it.
Yeah.
Sting will fuck you for hours.
The
That's
thing
his
to
thing.
do is to say friggin'.
Friggin'.
Oh yeah, dude. Friggin'
Friggin'
blaze it, my
Yeah.
friend.
So I say fudging a lot when I
Fudging,
when I
yeah.
tweet
Yeah,
out. I
yeah.
say fudging. That's
Say
pretty, that's pretty
Buster.
funny.
Really,
Buster's great.
Trying not to swear is so much funnier than
It is.
swearing.
Yeah. Not swearing is worse than swearing to me because you're
Yeah.
drawing attention to what you're saying. If I'm like, oh, this is fucking stupid, no one's
Yeah.
going to think about it. If I'm like, oh, this is hecking stupid, like, what?
Darn the police.
Yeah.
Damn them to hell.
Curse the police.
Those rapscallions.
When you start getting into it, you ever heard of the disregard females acquire currency
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
When you start turning rap lyrics into proper things, it becomes the funniest thing
dude.
in the fucking world.
There's
the hecking
currency
world.
currency rules everything around me.
From thine window to thine
Wall.
wall to the perspiration that doth descend.
Off my testicles.
But no. Blaze it.
Yeah.
Blaze it,
420.
dude. Okay, first of all, I don't know if we've done this on the podcast, but we have an official EIK
Jesus fucking
podcast
Christ.
exclusive
Yeah.
420
Yeah.
weed guy, cool guy handshake,
Jesus Christ.
and you can see it online if you look at us. But Chris, sting me, brother. No, sting me, brother. This is our brand. Blaze me, buzz me, Blazer. Who's that on the phone?
It's the weed guy.
It's the fucking weed guy.
He did that. I have no
Buzz
joke.
me, Blaze.
No jokes.
Sting me, brother.
50 times on 420.
Buzz me, Blazer. Psst. Who's that on the phone? It's Joan Rivers. Oh my
Oh,
god.
she's alive, bro.
Michelle Obama.
She's on the fucking moon. It's hollow in there.
With the Nazis eating a sandwich.
And Bill Hicks.
Beef
And,
Beef on Weck.
and
Why-
Cash still rules.
So, okay, now here's the thing that I have to say about the big time weedos, the big time weed guys.
The big weed heads.
Big fucking weed guys, big time money players. They're moving that green, and I mean both money and the that chibi robo.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Chocolate tie.
The chocolate okay, first of all, I have to say something real quick. This is about as schizophrenic as I was on that day, which I love. There was a teacher. I had a substitute teacher in high school that he came in. It was a German class that I was taking. He did not speak German. He was just there to sub and basically give us a worksheet to do. He went on the board. He's like, I speak a language. And we're like, what do you speak? He's like, I speak Vietnamese. And I was like, okay, cool. And so he writes in in the I don't know what the name of the alphabet that they use, but he writes in an alphabet that we don't recognize. He goes, you know what that stands for? And I go, what? He goes, ganja. And I was like, dude, I'm 13. Blaze that shit. I copied it down into my notebook so I would know how to write the word ganja in Vietnamese.
Dude, that's the coolest guy in the world.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. He had a one of those Jesus fish necklaces around his
Was
neck.
that Darwin?
No, it was just a Jesus fish.
Oh, okay.
He just fucking blazed it with the real weed man upstairs. Jesus, holy smokes, Christ!
You've thought this out.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
You have thought this out.
Okay. Let's
bring it home.
I want to bring it home with the unity of 420 because there was a lot of big time weedo, big Chiba money getting guys. They're kind of chill, But sometimes there's things out there that's kind of fucked up and twisted.
Okay.
And just like the yin yang of Southeast Asia, of the Buddha, of the Taoist religion,
I'm trying to figure out the bit, but I can't.
You take two shakas, you invert them. There's a little bit of chill in the fucked up, and a little bit of fucked up in the chill, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you're too chill, your heart stops. Terminally chill, you die. That's kind of fucked up, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yep.
If you're so fucked up,
Okay.
like Alex Jones,
Yep.
it's kind of chill because people know what you're about. You know what I'm saying? There's no nuance, no mystery with being fucked up because they know what you're about. They know I don't have to fucking talk to this guy. I can throw an egg at him. I can hit him with a milkshake. And that, my friend, is the unity of 420. Om, namaste, blaze it.
Folks, if you're still listening.
Coexist.
Folks, if you're still listening, thanks for listening.
Namaste.
Andy's going to continue this bit while I'm going to talk over
Blaze
him.
it.
We appreciate you.
Marijuana
Thank you for
justice, cannabis justice.
Alex, thanks for coming on, man.
Let people out of jail.
Of course.
Very
been a
brief
pleasure.
Just to close this out.
Okay.
My friend just posted on Facebook. Pro tip, if you have kids, keep empty boxes with Christmas paper on them around all year to throw in the fireplace when your kids misbehave.
That's kind of fucked up, dude. That's
I
a
like
little
that.
fucking twisted.
Like
you
that.
guys
A little emotional abuse.
Yeah. It's some harmless emotional abuse.
Yeah, you know.
Also, like, he's got a fireplace.
That's
We're gonna go to his house, take all his money.
there's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
It's kind of twisted.
No, you're not unpacking it. You're burning it.
Exactly.
Dude, blaze it. And
Alex.
blaze those fucking presents, am I right?
Alex, thanks for coming on, man. We
Sting me,
appreciate
brother.
you.
Of course.
Buzz me, blazer.
Do you ever need a plug?
Who's that on the
Anything you
phone?
want to let
weak
the
guy.
kids know about?
I have
people?
nothing to plug. I'm just at one with the world. Namaste.
Namaste.
Coexist, weed leaf, like a smiley face with a Rasta hat
Bring it home,
on.
Andy.
I leave with a black Jesus emoji.
Perfect. All right, folks. Thanks for listening. You can get an Audible thing. Go to Patreon. I don't fucking know, but we love you and be nice to each other.
B.
Eastside.
Nice. Except for white supremacists. People who make their money off of them. Money. Me on Joe Rogan. Me on Joe Rogan. Me on Joe Rogan.